Oh, I'm so happy to finally be here with these incredible women. We have been building something over the last 3, 4 months. And for some of you, you may have seen, I introduced Susan yesterday. She's also one of the founding members of Brilliant Women in Business. And unfortunately, she can't be here today. So we did a little mini introduction yesterday. So if you haven't seen that, you can go back and watch that later. We'll be meeting the rest of the team and the rest of the group here today and sharing really what this is all about and how you can get involved. Some of you, well, most of you know that I'm working in the wellness industry for quite some time. And these women are also have been working in the wellness industry alongside. And we've all had our challenges, just as I'm sure you have had them as well, for those that are also working in wellness and health and everything else around it, and also just anyone working in business, I guess. And we've found that we really kind of are honing in on the women that are coming together to kind of share what we're really passionate about. And I feel like this is something that's really needed. And so what I'll do is I'll just say hi, Corinna. She's one of our
Hi.
ladies, one of the
Hi,
women,
everyone.
and then Margaret. Do you want to just say hi?
Hi, everyone.
So I actually wanted to see if we could make the view so we can see all of it as the view. Here we go. This should multi-speaker. There we go. Yeah, perfect. So we're all on the screen. So what we're going to do is I will share a little presentation. We're going to just share about why we've created this and the importance of it actually as well. Maybe we can already introduce ourselves before we start the presentation. I feel like that's already quite a nice way to start. Corinna, do you want to go first? Do you want to just share a little bit about you and how you're here today and and about why you're so passionate about this project?
Yes, thank you, Abby. I have been in the wellness industry for pretty much most of my life. I've done various different courses, teachings, certificates, etc., from healing to then getting more into my body and how my body is working. And the whole time while I've been working in this field, I've also have intended to create business around all of that. And business for me has always been something that I struggled with. I had lots of points of view around business that didn't really know where they came from. And it always kind of held me back in that area. And more recently, I have gone into network marketing. And again, a lot of those business points of view and fears and things like that came up for me. And I just couldn't get my finger on what it was that I didn't like about it, or it just didn't resonate with me. And I've known Abby for, 3 or 4 years now. Came across her when I had the Healy device first. And I just loved the energy of Abby and connected in with her. And I felt that there's this holistic way that we could be doing business. And when she offered the business course, I jumped in on that and felt really exciting and felt really safe and held. And I thought that is really what we need in business. And when we all talked about let's create something for women in business and just do it a bit differently from what is out there or what my experiences have been anyway. So that's how all this kind of began, and we've been working really hard, and it's really exciting and really looking forward to creating an amazing platform where we can really support women in business and or in their just wellness journey, full stop. So yeah, that's
Definitely.
me.
Thanks, Corinna. That's a really good introduction. And we'll be going more into obviously this platform we've created in a minute. And I'll just first of all, Margaret, do you want to just share a little bit about yourself and how you got here
Yes,
today?
yes, sure. Thank you, Abby. My story is probably a little bit different than Corinna's. Like, I haven't really been sort of in the wellness area for business for until I came across this amazing product. And then, but I've done a lot of wellness things for myself. So I've always been indulgent for myself into courses that, you know, Abbey might have suggested or had running and that have aligned with me. So yeah, when Abbey again suggested the business course, it jumped in because I was so passionate about a product that I'd come across, but had never done any sort of form of network marketing or anything like that. Never. And I had beliefs about network marketing, and the concept didn't really align with how I thought business should be run and everything like that. So, yeah, that's why I'm here today, you know, founding this Brilliant Women in Business, because I think there is a place for it, and people like me that are just starting off will really benefit from what we've got to offer.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting. I think some people that might be watching this are wondering what is network marketing, or I think it's kind of good to kind of talk a bit about that. But I also love what you've shared, Margaret, because this is exactly the reason this platform exists, and also how many different people can come on here and join us, because it doesn't matter where you're at. You know, if there's something that you're really passionate about and you might want to share it and perhaps make some extra money on the side, you can. So network marketing is just for those people that don't know what it is, and it has like some people see it as negative. So it's like, oh, you're always trying to sell to your friends and family. You know, you may have seen something like the old-fashioned Avon, you know, people knocking on your door and sharing, and then what they do is make commissions from selling to you. And you know, I think there was like Tupperware, wasn't it? Tupperware was also one of those ones back in the day. Had this conversation the other day with my parents because we were ordering Tupperware, and they were like, "Is it still called Tupperware?" I was like, "Yes." Well, it is in my world. I was like, maybe it's called something else now. I don't know. But it's just interesting how it's kind of like not new, really, but it's something that is more recently becoming kind of, I think it's a lot. There's a lot of it. I think that's what it is. And people are getting bombarded with all sorts of different products and all sorts of different new things coming out. And sometimes it's hard to distinguish between the good things and the things that are really working to the things that maybe don't work and people are just wanting to make some money. I think that's what it comes down to, is that some people just think, oh, you're just lying because you want to make a business. It's not really working. And, you know, and it feels like you're jumping on your friends and family or whoever around you to make money. And I think that's the negative connotation to it. But the thing is that what we've found, and I was never really into network marketing either. I had this Healy, and I didn't even know what it was. And Healy worked. That was the first company I'd ever heard of where you share and you make a commission. And Healy changed my life. You know, within a week, I knew that I wanted to work with this device. And that's how I got into this. And I was like, wow, how do we even do this? You know? And I've learned along the way, and we've kind of built some pillars, which we're going to talk about. But I feel like network marketing is, for me, more about trying something that really, really works and then sharing it with other people and helping other people and supporting other people to change their life in a way that they can't even imagine. And if they really love it, they could also share it and build a business and make money out of it as well. And I think that's what we all want to do. I think that's how we've all aligned. And there are a lot of people out there doing hard sell, and it comes across really not authentic. And I think that some people are really shying away from it. And we wanted to bring together this authentic connection and group where we can really support people to feel like they can share something authentically, without feeling like they're selling something in that kind of way. So, Margaret, it's really nice to have you here, because I know you have a really amazing like testimonial, and you've got amazing experience with one of the products that we're going to be sharing about, and that anyone could come on board to work with, you know, with us. You'll see in the top right hand corner is the logo, which is something that Corinna actually created as part of the 12-week business course that she went through. And yeah, this is just this has been created over the 12 weeks. alongside. So Brilliant Women in Business, empowering women in business to belong and thrive. Shall we just talk a little bit about belonging and thriving?
Yeah.
Yeah. Corinna, do you want to, I don't know, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I've really wanted to work with the whole concept of thriving, because we have this paradigm often in work and business and life where we're just surviving, and we really want to get into the energy of thriving in all areas, not just in business, but for our bodies to be thriving, and for our families to be thriving, and for our businesses to be thriving. And it's a feeling of being really alive and moving towards new things and gaining more awareness. And it's just been a motto of mine that I've always sort of been working with, like, let's thrive, and let's thrive together, and belong, and be a part of something, and be a part of something, greater than ourselves, or not greater than ourselves. We ultimately are the greatest things, here on the planet. And let's belong and thrive together. That's really what it is for me.
Definitely. Margaret, do you want to talk about the importance of belonging? I know that's something that
Yeah, I think
talked about.
Yeah, this is just going to, people are going to blossom, I think, when they belong to something. And that's what I felt, because I'm so new to all this, and I was so unsure about what to do and where to go and everything. Once I started to connect with you guys, it was just it is so empowering, and so you just get so passionate about something that you want to share, because you know that it's a really good product. It's going to change people's lives. And so that side of it's one side of it. And then seeing people grow and having the confidence to share it. And that's what's sort of happened to me. Like, I've come from being, I wanted to give people the product because I didn't want to ask for money. I didn't want to talk about the money side of it. And then now I'm really confident to go in and say, the full cost of it and everything like that. And that's just given me the confidence, I think, and the belief in the product and what I'm doing, and the confidence in myself. So I think in this Brilliant Women in Business, people will grow, because they will just and blossom into something that they didn't think. I never thought. I've worked a corporate job for 25 years, for lately the last, I've just retired recently. So this is so totally different for me, but it's so rewarding, and so I just love it so much. I feel like I've got this real passion for it, and I've grown in confidence that, my old age, I feel like I can get out there and make a difference.
BWB, that's our kind of nickname, Brilliant Women in Business. So just to kind of give you an overview, we're a vibrant community of women transforming the wellness industry through authenticity, very important, and connection. So what we're united by the love of unique, that's an important word as well, unique, life transforming products and services. So not just things that we love, like wellness products, but also ways that we are able to support people, and also to celebrate the wisdom and the power and the spirit of every single woman that wants to get involved in this platform. And also to share the benefits of all these wonderful things. And what we do is we provide a beautifully held, safe, and inspiring space with a mission to help you establish your wellness business where you can truly belong and thrive. And I think this is something that we all created this paragraph in one of the sessions. I just remember this day, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
it's amazing.
Yeah, so it was almost like it was channeled through us in one of the sessions, and we just managed to get it down on paper, and we realized that this is what we wanted to do as a group. And I know most people see me creating something alone often, but it's so nice to create something with other people. So who is Brilliant Women in Business. So Corinna, she's already introduced herself, but do you want to just go through this slide about you?
Yeah, sure. Like I said, I've done lots of things in the healing arts, from Reiki to the arts of science and magic, and I did holistic psychology, and it was, I guess, always about self-improvement, for want of a better word. But it really became a deep passion of mine to really look at the patterns that we get caught up in life, and things that are passed down, through the generations, and things that I might pass on to the generations, that come after me. And it's enabled me to access so much more of myself and my potential and the things that I'm capable of. And so I really strive to step outside of my comfort zones, to expand my awareness and discover more of who I am, and what I'm capable of. And I've been very deeply committed and passionate about that, and just really encouraging and supporting people, not just women, but people in general, and the humans that are here on the planet, to get rid of their limitations, or at least look at them. And, what are you capable of if you weren't caught up in some of those stuck points of view that we often have, that we don't even know where they come from a lot of the times. So, yeah, that's been my passion for pretty much my whole life. So.
Brilliant. Thank you. Absolutely. And I love this sentence in here. When you find your tribe, you thrive.
Yep. Absolutely.
And I love that. And that's what this is about.
It's great. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So this is Susan. We spoke to Susan yesterday. She's amazing. She was a registered nurse for 35 years. And, she's very passionate about the planet, with whether it be animals, the chemicals that are currently being put into the planet, and wanting to change that. And so you can go and learn a little bit about Susan with the session I did yesterday. But she's very much interested in and a really big part of this platform. And like it says here, she's very committed to being a grassroots human where my presence imparts a positive impact on the planet. Then there's myself. So those that don't know me, and I'm watching this for the first time, I got introduced to the wellness industry when I was like 29. Actually, I was living a really fun party lifestyle in Berlin, and I realized that it was not very healthy. And I, from one day to the next, realized that I couldn't continue my life like that. So I ended up finding meditation, in particular, some active meditations. You may have heard of Osho. And I spent a long time deep diving into learning about myself and realizing the potential of human beings and what's possible. And I realized that how powerful we can be if we actually put our energy into learning about ourselves. And over the years, I've kind of created a lot of information, I guess, development for myself. And I really want to share those experiences with other people. So it's really about inspiring other people to start living a balanced, health-conscious lifestyle, and raising your frequency, and just feeling good every day in general, and living life in the best way possible. And I'm very passionate about unconventional methods. So breaking free from what we think is the norm and the only way, and realizing there are other ways as well to become healthy. And that's why a lot of the services and products we work with are very different, and it might be something you've never heard of before. So that's me. Thank you. Margaret.
Okay, and then there's me. Okay, so what's me? I'm sort of I'm a mother of 4 adult children. I've got 7 grandchildren, and I guess my journey started when my children started to leave home quite a few years ago now, because they're quite old. Yeah, and I started delving into myself more, learning about me. I started meditating, a lot of yoga, doing a lot of women's retreats, just finding out about myself. And yeah, all of a sudden I had time for that. So moving forward now, I've really found something that I'm passionate about, And I just want to be able to share it with everyone and just let people know that, you know, this might be an answer to something, that pain or discomfort they've been having, that, you know, there might be a product out there that can help them. So I suppose, to sum me up, I'm really passionate about helping people to live a really, you know, good life as we get older, and still be contributing and that to life in the best way we can. So
amazing.
yeah.
Thank you, Margaret. So let's just talk about the pillars a little bit. This is another beautiful logo that Corinna actually created. It's the same, obviously, as our main logo, but we've got these pillars that we are really passionate about. And I thought maybe we could all just share a little bit about why we've chosen these pillars and why they're so important to this platform. And anyone that comes on board and joins the community, we will be giving workshops about each of these pillars, and we'll be sharing a lot about why each one of these are important when we're sharing a service or a product. So yeah, should we start with uniqueness? Maybe Corinna or Margaret wants to talk about this.
Margaret can have this one.
Okay. Okay, so for me, I think it is a unique thing that we've come up with, building this platform for women, particularly people, you know, that are new to business, that want to have a go, that want to have that will grow in their confidence and everything. So we are unique in that way. And I think that's been born out of the company that we've sort of all engaged with. We probably didn't align with that at the start because it was too full on for us. So we've taken a step back, and we have created this unique little, we hope it will be a tribe of people that will feel comfortable, and we'll take them on the journey step by step through, you know, being the best that they can be.
Yeah, I agree with you, Margaret, as well. I think that, like, this is probably like one of the most important pillars as well for me, because it's not about the unique in each person, because everyone is unique, isn't there? Aren't they? Like every single person. And it's about celebrating the uniqueness of each person, but also the uniqueness of new things, like the innovation of new products that nobody knows about. Like I was talking before about this unconventional way of working. It's just different. And I think it's also about educating people about other things that are different. So yes, uniqueness, very important on this journey. And yeah, celebrating people for who they are. I think that's really, and obviously each person as an entrepreneur as well.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to the next one, awareness.
I'll jump in. I love awareness. And like I've said already, I think we've had so much information from the experts that have been given to us over so many years that I feel sometimes that, you know, we do as we're told, and we lose some of our own awareness. And it is so important that we are aware of everything that is around us, and that we're aware of what's happening on the inside of us, and acknowledging our own insights that we have for ourselves. No one knows ourselves better than us. And yes, we can sometimes gain awareness from, you know, other experts in the field, but ultimately we need to connect in with our own awareness. And, you know, our goal always is to heal the root cause rather than just merely treating symptoms that come at us. So tapping into ourselves, tapping into the world around us, connecting with others and with the knowledge that's out there, and just doing what's best for ourselves in our health and wellness journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well said, Corinna. Okay, thank you so much. I completely agree with you. Awareness is key to this journey. And so we've got connection next. So maybe I'll talk a bit about connection. I mean, we all know over the last years that connection has been, we've realized how important connection is. Just because we went through something very intense, I guess collectively on the whole planet, as we know, where we were forced to disconnect from each other and be more isolated. We saw it in the old people. We saw it with young people. I mean, I've seen my sisters have children and not be able to connect with others from a young age, and how that's massively impacted their lives. And I think, if anything, the connection side of things is really the part that brings the community together. And that's why we built this platform, is just to really bring in the connection aspect, where you can come and you can ask a question and you feel like you can connect with somebody else. And as part of this journey, we're actually going to be creating these networking sessions, free networking sessions once a month, where you can just come and connect. You can come and talk about, what you want to do if you haven't started it yet. Maybe you have got something going on, but you don't know, you're stuck and you're challenged and you want to come and connect with someone that can support you or help you. There's just going to be lots of ways you can connect with this platform. I don't know if anyone else wants to add to that.
No, that was perfect. I think connection is really important.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I live for, community. I think that's why I just love bringing community together. And this is what this is about. So the alignment. Anyone want to talk about alignment? I can also
I'll have a go. So for me, alignment is we are all, all aligned with our goals and how we are going to do all those other pillars together. So we're all on the same platform about that, all on the same wavelength, and aligning with, with people and what they want to do and how they want to do it, and making people feel, comfortable about how they're presenting themselves as well, and the information that they have.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Margaret. I think also alignment, it's like, when you hear about, like, for example, the golden drops, it's almost like before you can start sharing anything about the product, you have to align with it first. That's kind of how I see alignment being a part of my journey. But it's on so many different levels, isn't it? Because alignment can be like making sure you're in alignment with what you're here on this planet to do, but it's also aligning with the product frequency and if you actually like it, because sometimes it doesn't work for you, and that's okay. Like, that's the idea, I think, of Brilliant Women in Business, is that no one's forcing anybody to do anything. It's just, if you feel like you're in alignment with something, then you are in alignment with it, and then you should move forward with it. And it flows. It's that flowing river, isn't it? When you're in the flowing river, it just happens, and business becomes easy. And that's what alignment is for me. I don't know if Corinna wants to also share something on that.
Yeah, I think, just reading that while that's up there now is, we just also need to align with the people that we're working with. We've got a beautiful resonating energy between the four of us. We're in alignment with each other. We're all, like Margaret was saying, on the same wavelength. And so, we share some of the same values in the way that we work and the way that we're in doing life. So I think because of that alignment with us, between us, we are going to be able to really present something amazing for everyone else that's joining our platform and being a part of what we're creating. So I think alignment is fabulously important.
Absolutely. And that's for anyone, maybe you're watching this presentation right now and you're like, I don't really align with this. And that's also okay, because we want people that align with this project, not just because you feel like you have to jump in, or, that's how it goes for us. Okay, moving on. Potential.
Well,
I love potential.
For me.
Good, you two go for it.
I'll fight for it.
You go, Corinna.
Well, as I've said, in just my life's journey of everything that I've done and the studies I've done have all been to access more of myself and the potential that is within me. And so that potential is within everybody. And again, just creating a space that's sacred and safe and can create an opening for everyone just to access their own and tap into their own potential and have the support so that you can become the best version of yourself in any given moment, and that will constantly be changing, because we have so much potential within us, and let's just open ourselves up to it and shine and thrive and be even more amazing than we all are now.
Yeah, that's right. And I think that's this one is really resonates with me, because if I was so truthful, I didn't believe I had the potential to be in a business like this, to have the ability to and the confidence to share, and what this product's done for me, or just not even just this product, just the belief in myself, how I believe in myself now. So meeting these three other ladies has really done that for me. Being part of this group has done that for me, because they've helped me along the way to tackle all the potentials that I never thought I had. That, yeah, I have got some of them, not all of them yet, that I need to do. But yeah, no, it's a really, and I think being part of a group like this, it's a real driver, and it brings out the passion in you to keep going, and you get hungry for it, really.
Yep. And I'll just add to that, everyone that's coming into this platform, we're really going to be inviting you to be tapping into your own potential and connecting with your truth and with your wisdom and everything that is within you, because the potential's there. So it's going to be amazing.
I love it. I love hearing the passion, ladies. So good. I love this picture of a key as well. It's like really like finding the key to each and every person that comes on board and connects with this platform and us and what we're building. So thank you so much. Fabulous. I love how we're all fighting over a potential.
It's a good one.
Oh, it is though, isn't it though? I don't know. I feel like that's the whole point of this is, as we do more of these, everyone will start to get to know us a little bit more, and how each of us has so much to offer everyone else, and how other people coming in can also have something to offer. So empowerment is such a huge one too. Like I am all about life force energy. I spent a long time like activating my own life force energy. We have really we can, if we really want to, we can access as much life energy as we want. It's just about tapping into it and finding where that is, and it's all about understanding this empowerment within us. And we encourage other women to believe in themselves. It's all about boosting your own self-confidence, but also sometimes you feel like you maybe lose your power a little bit, and we give our power away, and we're in a way like guiding you and mentoring other women to be able to find that power within themselves, where they can take their power back. And I guess it kind of like goes in with potential, really. It's kind of interlinked, because the potential that we have to be able to tap into our own power, to be able to do these, to be able to share things that we love, and to build a business, to actually build a business, is such a huge step for some people, and everyone has it within them. And yeah, it's about just driving your own personal growth and your business success and creating positive change. Yeah, we'll keep going because we've got a few more to go, and then we'll show you how you can get involved. So wisdom is, this one. I'll talk about this one if you want. I love this because I believe that we were over the thousands of years that we've been on this planet, we've all there's been a lot of wisdom that has been lost and forgotten about and lost civilizations. And it's like ancient wisdom, and I believe it's still in us, and that we have to learn how to tap into it. And I feel like this wisdom of, we want to bring wisdom, and we want you to share your wisdom with us. And I think the idea is just sharing really good information. And yeah, wisdom is different to information. It's like that innate understanding that we know something is good, and it's truthful and it's real, and it impacts the community. And and I do think that this wisdom is important, and that's the bit that's missing in some areas of like this selling or building a business, that the wisdom has to come through. Because if you share your wisdom with people, they're going to be interested in you. It's almost as, I feel like wisdom is the magnet in a way, because wisdom can't lie. Wisdom is just, it's who you are, and it's what you're sharing with the world. And it doesn't have to be mental. It can be totally physical wisdom as well. You know, I've learned a lot about finding the wisdom in my body, and your body tells you. And it's about listening to the wisdom within yourself, within your soul. And I think this is important, that the wisdom shines through, no matter what you do in your business. And we'll be sharing some workshops around how you can share your wisdom in your business. And I think that's super important, and breaking it down into small parts and teaching your wisdom to others. I don't know if any ladies want to share any more.
No, I need.
Go, Corinna.
I was just going to say, that there is so much wisdom, like you were saying, Abby, and you know, this platform also is about everyone that's coming into the platform, you know, to share their wisdom, you know, if they choose to, with us all, because that is how we gain more awareness, and how we can tap into the potential of ourselves, and again, a display of that uniqueness, that, you know, the wisdom of one person that can share that might be something that fills me now, because it was a wisdom that I didn't have or wasn't aware of. So I love everything about wisdom as well. And yes, it is ancient, and it is in our cellular memories, and let's just bring it out, tap into it.
I was just going to say that for me, like, wisdom is, it's like that gut feeling, and go with it and share it, and have the confidence to share it.
Definitely. Oh, so much to talk about wisdom. I wanted to share about the wisdom of the women and becoming mothers, because I'm about to become a mother. And you two both are women, and we've had some really good discussions in the past about becoming a mother and birthing. And I think that's also just incredible. And, you know, mums that are going to come on board, like if you're a mum and you're looking for a way in to start a business, and a lot of mums out there struggle because obviously it's time consuming having a child, but like, you know, this is also another aspect that we can support you with along the way, of how you could build a business being a mum, and, you know, the wisdom that comes through that as well. So many different levels. And then we've got expansion. So this is actually all about growth, isn't it? I don't know if one of you want to talk about that, this one.
It is. Yeah, again, like you were saying, Abby, it is about growth, and it is about they all sort of start to meld into each other, really. But again, I look at that as expanding, you know, myself, expanding my wisdom, expanding my awareness, expanding my business, expanding everything about myself, really. And it is a growing in so many different ways, a growing in my awareness, a growing in my wisdom, and a growing in my business. So I think we need to be, you know, as a humanity, we need that growth, we need to strive, and we need to expand ourselves out into the world. And that's me. That's
definitely
what it is for me.
And this journey for everyone here is all about expanding. I think if you start contracting, I mean, contraction is actually part of expanding anyway, because you have to have
Sure.
both. It's the yin and the yang, but the expansion is what we're really aiming for at the end of it all. So that's our pillars. Thank you for your patience, but it's really important that we share that's what's holding us up together. And these are just some of our wellness products that we are going to be sharing, and you can join. You can come and learn about them first for free, and understand what each one does. And there's going to be more. And also there's, you know, you can build a business with these products. With just one of them, you can build them with more of them if you want. And, or you might want to just come in and share some of your skills, because it's not just about the product. So, yeah, we could just talk briefly about each one, I guess. So the golden drops.
Margaret?
Yeah, I would take on the golden drops. Yeah, so that is a turmeric product, and I should have all the information in front of me. See, I'm not prepared. I've raced home and I'm not prepared.
Come on, Margaret, you talk about this stuff so beautifully.
I know. Well, golden drops really then is, I haven't got all the science information here on hand to share with you, but for me, it has completely changed my life. So I started taking them last year in July 2023. I'd been suffering with a really bad hip pain and discomfort for a couple of years, and it was gradually getting worse and worse to the point where it was keeping me awake at night. I couldn't walk upstairs anymore. I had to pull myself up by the handrail, or I got to the stage where I was using the disabled ramp because the pain in my leg was just so bad. Beautiful Abbey told me about the golden drops after her parents had some success with it too for knees. I think it was Abbey. Yeah. And yeah, for me, I had a result starting in 3 days after taking it. I had no more discomfort at night, didn't wake up, and I haven't woken up at night with the pain since then. So it has been absolutely life-changing for me, because like I said, it was hitting retirement age, and I just thought how depressing it will be if I'm in this state, because I'd been previously quite active, and I think my pain in my leg did start from Pilates. So it was a Pilates injury that just got worse and worse. And yeah, so it's given me back my life. So for me, I just want to share it with the world. I want to tell everyone about this product, because it's helped me so much. And not just with my hip, there's a whole lot of other benefits that I've got. Less brain fog, I sleep better, my skin's better, my hair's got thicker. Like, there's just so many other side benefits to this product as well. So I'm passionate about it. It's the one that I'm most involved in. And yeah, I just wanted people like me that have had that lingering discomfort, and to share it with them, to give it a go, just give it a go. And then the other side of it is there is a business there for you if you want to take it up as a business. So yeah, it's number one for me.
Beautifully shared, Margaret. And at the end of the day, this is what it's about. It's just about sharing things that have really worked for us. And and it's not about knowing all the science. That's the other thing. There is a science behind it. There's a science behind everything, but we don't need to know every single tiny part. You can come and learn about the science if you want, which is the beautiful side of it too. But when you've got a testimonial, that's really all that matters, is that you can share it. And Margaret has been traveling the world. Let me just tell you that.
Yeah.
She has been flying all over the place. So I am just so happy to see that you've been enjoying your retirement, Margaret, and pain-free, which is wonderful. And I just want to say that Golden Drops is like one of our main products that we started with on our platform. So when you come on board, you're going to find a lot of information about them, but we'll be adding to the others as well as we go along. It is a work in progress for anyone that's joining us. So bear with us as we build the platform. But Golden Drops is one of our main one of our main products. Corinna, do you want to share anything extra about that?
I just will only share that as I was sitting here listening to Margaret, and I'm looking at the picture here of the drops, and it occurred to me that it was because of the drops and the beginning of me taking those drops that I find myself here today, because the product changed my life in so many ways, and it reignited my passion and desire to actually do business. So I went through this whole journey of looking at the points of view that I have around business, and I felt really inspired that I am going to do business for the first time, and I'm really going to jump in and dive in and dig deep. And here I am in a unexpected space of business with this platform. And if I had have thought about that a year ago, I would have gone, yeah, no, not me. And yet here I am. So I've gone through the journey of, the expansion and the wisdom and the, all of those pillars that we spoke about. And this is just a magnificent creation that has resulted from the beginnings of those first few golden drops that I took.
It's so interesting, isn't it, though? Because like it's something that I feel like it's been effortless for me as well, because sometimes with certain things it feels like a hard slog, and that means you're not in alignment. But then the golden drops is like it's just happening, and it's almost like got that life force energy within itself. And I really love what you've both shared, because I remember I did an interview at the beginning, and I talked about the abundance of turmeric and what turmeric means. It's like a sacred root and a plant that it actually is known within the ancient wisdom that it's a plant of abundance. This real orangey, beautiful, like richness and color, and it really does feel like gold in a way. And I think it's this high frequency that we're constantly looking for. And I like it because it's a physical thing. You just make a tea with it. It's really easy to create, and you don't have to teach everyone very difficult things about it, because it's a drink, and it really does help with everything. And again, it's funny how it's connected to business all of a sudden, because it helps the abundance flow as well. It really feels like that. I mean, there's like almost 200 people that have signed up below me, and you're some of them. But it's like it's all happened on its own. It's like this. It's like a tree, a roots of a tree just growing, and it's like, wow, this is amazing. So that's really working for us in that sense.
Yeah.
So,
and Margaret and I have something. Margaret and I have something new as well that we're just filling up and getting all the information on. So you may not see that straight away, but we're busily working in the background and getting all the information in there for another product that we have aligned with as well. And it's not on here, but there'll be I have a creation game that I have been offering for the last couple of months now. I think we've been part of that. So that will be on offer too. So we've got lots of exciting things that are still coming that are in the works. So like Abbey said, be patient with us. We've got enough there to open it up, and we really want to share with everyone now, and it'll be a continual work in progress. So tap into the platform often and have a look what's new.
Exactly. Like some of the things it'll be just minimal info. The AccuLife iDoc is an electroacupuncture device which I've just recently started using, and it diagnoses and tells you exactly what's going on with the body through your hand. Very physical, and I'm just learning about that at the moment, and I'm super excited about it. Rise Up again is a frequency device. It works with pulsed electromagnetic frequencies, really amazing. And then we've got the plant-based cleaning products and essential oils that Susan's very much involved in, that we can learn more about if you come onto the platform. I'll briefly just touch over these as well. And of course, the creation game will come in here as well at some point. that Corinna was talking about, but we're sharing this 12-week business intensive that I've created. That's what we went, this is how we founded this, through the ladies here. Also created, you really go through like a step-by-step process on how to build a business. And it doesn't have to be with a product. It can be just if you're a massage therapist or a hypnotherapist or anything in the wellness industry, you can come and learn how to build a business. Maybe you're a nutritionist or a naturopath. And of course, we're going to be sharing other things like how to work with Canva and all those technical things that you struggle with. And also how to just market your business and get clients. I think that's super important. It's the bit that we forget about. So who can join? So I've just listed a few people, types of people that could join this. You might have a passion for wellness. You might want to become an entrepreneur. You might want to share your unique services and or products with others. You might have a business or you might not have a business. It doesn't matter. You can come into this platform, completely new, or you can come in with an idea and just learn how to build it. We'll support you. You might be an entrepreneur already in a network marketing business and need some help. It might be like, oh, I'm really struggling with this. Maybe you need help building a team. You might be just in another job right now and you're super unhappy and you just want to get out of it and you want to change your life and you want to have more freedom and you want to travel. And, one of my main things is being able to live and work from anywhere. I'm very nomadic. And for me, that was my number one priority, is to live from anywhere. And having a job where I had to go every day wasn't working for me. So maybe you're in the same boat. You might be a busy mum, a stay-at-home carer, looking for something else on the side that offers flexibility and connection. Maybe you're looking to try something new, start a new venture, or maybe you just want to join a community of women. Maybe you also want to share how some of the ways you've worked in the past, and maybe you've got something to offer us. We're also open to that. Maybe you're an accountant and maybe you want to come and share your accounting skills, and every woman who's building a business needs an accountant. So it could be that you have something to offer us as well. I think that that's super important, and that's the idea of the community.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, thank you. I just run through that one. Do you want to share how to start, Corinna?
Yeah, start slow, like join the free community. We wanted to create a community that's free. Lots of times you have to sign up to everything and do those kind of things. And in a community, we want to support each other, and the community is really important. So you can get to know us a little bit more. You've got a space where you can ask some questions, and there's information in there that you can just browse through and just see what resonates with you and what feels good for you, and join the network and connect nights. Again, that's building the community, which is so very important to us all. And then, if you feel like, yes, you're really ready to do some business, then you can sign up for the next level, business course and business information, and where there's more resources, so that if you're choosing to do business in the Golden Drops, for example, you'll find the resource space where there's lots of resources that will help you actually really create and build your business. And, you can become like an entrepreneur in any of our businesses or in one that you already have. And then you can choose to do the 12-week business course, for example, and dive deeper again. So there's different levels of your interactions in the platform. So like we said, start slow, jump in, join the community, invite your friends, share it around. Let's build an amazing community of brilliant women, because we're all brilliant women.
I love it. Oh, excellent. I've actually just put a couple of the different stages here, just, that you understand what it is. The first stage is the aspiring change maker. You're a non-member, but you can join for free. So as Corinna was saying, you can jump in and just come and find out a little bit more about us. Join the free networking events, monthly ones, learn about some business opportunities, and connect with other women. And then the second stage is, if you're serious, you can become an official member. And this is where it's just £10 a month. So that's $13 a month about. And or you can pay for a year. That's also possible. And you just come in and you can just really then get that extra help, like really get the support of the community, attending exclusive events with industry experts, VIP networking events. We've got these introductory courses as part of it, where you can learn how to become successful in what you do. Yeah, and just really, really get the resources and the courses that we're building in there as well, which is, it's ongoing as you move through the platform. And then this is to elevate. So this is a separate, it's a one-time payment course. Actually, anyone that joins the as a Brilliant Women in Business, as an official member, gets 50% off this 12-week course. So this is the price for it, as a 50% off. You can just come and just like go through the 12-week course and you learn everything you need to build a business. So it might be getting new clients, crafting bespoke sessions, creating your own pillars, creating your own frameworks, getting used to these versatile toolkits that you need to kind of build. Really simple to do with a workbook, getting strategies and tools and learning methods on how to increase your income and how to get more clients. So that's exciting. You can do that. And then if you want to get your phone out, anyone, and you want to already come join our free community, or pay for it if you want, or come and join as an official member, you can scan this code now. Now, this is the platform that we're using. It's called Mighty Networks. You have to download the app onto your phone. You have to create an account, and you can then see the plans that we have. And I'm going to show you that just so that you are a little bit familiar. So I'm just going to stop sharing just for a second. You can see our wonderful faces instead. Just see a multi-speaker here.
While you're doing that, Abbey.
Yes.
That's why you're getting that up. When I did the business course with Abbey, my intention was to build the business with the golden drops. And not only did I do that, I also reignited the creation game, which is something that I created years ago that had been calling me. So that birthed again. And so did this platform. So out of one 12-week business course, 3 amazing things came to fruition. So just wanted to share that.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I'm just totally blown away by what has been created in that, in those 12 weeks. And for me, it was a testing, it was a testing course, and all these women just jumped in, and I've just seen some fantastic achievements happening over the last months. It's just amazing. It really is.
And there's many more of us too that from the course that created amazing things. So
yeah, and they're all probably going to come and
jump.
They're all going to be jumping on as well at some point. This is what you're going to see if you sign into our platform. This is the desktop version. So what you do is you can read a bit again. We've already talked about who we are, but basically you can choose a plan. So you can choose the free plan. You can choose the free plan and upgrade to the paid plan, £10 a month. And there's the 12-week business course that you can buy as well. So that's what you see before you join. And I actually do really want to share what it looks like once you join. It's just when we've decided to move away from Facebook and all of that. It's all these new platforms. It's just so much easier to communicate. So I just wanted to share this with you. Share. So this is what it looks like on a desktop from our perspective. Obviously, it depends which area you sign up for. But you'll see that on the phone, it's slightly different. But you'll see, you've got like this aspiring change maker section on the left-hand side. You've got like a welcome section. So it shows you all about, what it is to be part of it and what to do next. You can create a profile for yourself. We have a news feed, just like on Facebook, for example. There's lots of information that's going to be shared here. About, I've done a post about what is network marketing. But yeah, there's lots of things in here that we're sharing that you can come and just get info on. Network and Connect. So we're doing a monthly networking event. So first of all, you'll see the chat, which you can come and talk and connect with other people. And then you can also come and connect to our Network and Connect sessions. This is all for free. And then you've got your Choose Your Business. So this section is really about the different wellness products. So you'll be able to go through each one as we're building it and learn about choosing a business if you haven't got one already. And then as you pay and become an official member, you'll have, how to build your business. So here is, how to share, connecting with your people, how to create social media pages, ideas for content, finding your passion, building your toolbox, all those things that are difficult to do when you start sharing your own business. There's going to be some member-only events. We've got a lot of resources for the golden drops. So here, we've got our own events, but also we're slowly building this up, but we've got, all about how to take them, testimonials, research, scientific studies, and a lot more about how this can help you, but also the business side of things, like how to actually order and how to understand how to build your business. So we've got Young Living resources as well, which is the essential oils and the cleaning products. And then, of course, the 12-week business intensive, which is actually this 12-week course where you can come in and go through the foundations. And it's 12 lessons. And in each session, you get a workbook and you can come and connect with us and ask questions, and we'll help you to support you to build your business through the 12-week business intensive. So that's it. I just wanted to kind of show you the platform so you're a little bit familiar with it. Thank you so much for joining us. We've gone over a little bit of our session today. So I think that's enough information for today. I just want to thank everyone for joining us. And if you're really passionate, we'll be sharing the link below. Come and join us and come and get to know us and tell us what you want to do and what your passions are, and we'll help support you, bringing you on the journey that we've been on, and hopefully you'll feel supported by all of us lovely women. I don't know if Corinna and Margaret want to share something before we leave.
Yep, just ditto to what Abbey said, and thank you all for joining us. And like we've said, that we're really excited about this platform and creating something amazing with all the brilliant women that are here on the planet, all around the world.
Amazing. And Margaret.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining tonight. And hopefully we'll connect with you in the future. I'd love to.
Absolutely. I can see Mary wants to sign up now. Go ahead and sign up for us. Like I said, it is a work in progress, so just bear with us. If you have questions, just get in touch, and we'll see you on the platform.
Lovely. See ya.
Much love to everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.